Hello and welcome to episode 10 of Study Mode. It's... what day is it? I keep forgetting. It's June 4 at 1:21 p.m. and we're just here at the desert, and you might be wondering why. So this is actually my mining desert. A mining desert is basically just a desert you get just to get sand, and you can actually see I use a lot of glass in my build, so I pretty much need this mining desert. And then I put the portal at the lowest point, so it's a lot easier to get to than putting it at like a high point. Then you're gonna mine all the blocks under it, and then it's gonna be hard to reach. So I put my portal down there, and then yeah, this entire place is just gonna be for my sand use, because you know, sand is a non-renewable resource in Minecraft. And you might be wondering why I look this way. Well, since it's the 10th episode, that means I've been doing this for 10 months. I will be dedicating this entire episode to like the thing I love the most in Minecraft. It's bees. You can see if you go to the exploration episode how much I love bees. Okay, there you go. Finally the thing loaded. There you go. You can see in the exploration episode how much I love bees and like how much I scream when I encounter one. So I just thought, hey, why not have this entire episode dedicated to bees? It's very laggy in the nether right now because it's all loading, so I'll meet you at the place where I'm going to build. Where is this end of the tunnel? So we're over here at our project location for the day. And if you don't know where this thing is, turn around. So there is the greenhouse. I was actually thinking of making this project in the water, but then I need this entire space over here to make my big base storage system thing for this place. So I decided to move it over here, so if I have my main big base over here, I can hang out with the bees whenever I want. And also, there's actually another place where I could do it, which is farther over there, but then that's by the swamp, and I don't want swamp colors ruining my really nice green, you know, bee haven. So actually, I don't think I've revealed what I'm doing yet. So if you look at my project board, you can actually see something called a bee dome, and that's what I'm planning to do today. I'm just planning to take all the bees that I've collected, as you can see, a lot of bees, and make them a little sanctuary over here. So it's gonna have a big dome over here, and then you're gonna have bees floating around in it, and it's gonna be nicely decorated. But underneath it's going to have a really cute, like not cute, but a really efficient honeycomb and honey bottle farm. So it's gonna be like the greenhouse over there. It's gonna have that aesthetic on the top and then efficiency on the bottom, just so that I can actually efficiently get honey. And then I'm making the dome actually based off a website that's like New Orange something. You can just input what size you want of shape, so they can make domes, cones, circles, or spheres, and then it just makes it for you, which I find really cool. So I have 2 shulker boxes of white stained glass. That's why I tried to show you my mining desert, and then my shulker box of bee nests, bee houses. I'll call them bee houses for now, just so that no one can mistake what I'm saying for anything else. Okay, what's happening? Okay, there you go. So let me start on the dome, because I don't think I can elaborate anymore on what I'm gonna do. Hi, welcome to Time-Lapse Talk Time, the time in the time-lapse where I talk. So now I'm building, but the time I'm recording this, it's the week before finals, so it's pretty hard to set aside time to play because there's a lot of things that need to be done. A lot of my classes are actually already done, but like the week before finals is like the last week we're allowed to have class, but some classes just keep holding on to like keeping on going until like the last day. And it's pretty stressful since the semester's ending, and despite what I show on my channel, I procrastinate a lot. It's just that the ways that I procrastinate are, I think, a bit different than others, because I have a lot to juggle, and my way of procrastinating is like jumping from like one task to the other. So like it's still like kind of productive, but then sometimes the things that I jump between aren't really that productive. So right now, a big portion of my procrastination technique is like, well, there's watching YouTube, of course, but I've been crocheting a lot. People around me said that my level of stress is actually like measured by the amount of like crochet I've done that week, because I keep crocheting like every single day, and I've made a lot of animals. My favorite right now is actually an axolotl that I made because of 1.17, so it's like, you know, a little pink crochet axolotl, and it's just really cute, and it brings me a lot of joy. And I made other things, so like I made a Bulbasaur that's pretty wonky, a derpy dragon, and then I made some triceratops, and yeah, it's just a lot of things that I crochet because it's something that like empties my mind and just really helps me focus. And now this talk time is over, let's get back to the video. I'm back, and I actually had class at around 2:30, so I had to stop a little bit and come back. So now I'm back, and my last clip didn't record, so this is what I was trying to make. I was searching online for a 2x2 glass hipster door, so that like we can have a locking door mechanism here without having to have like a giant like tube. I'm actually thinking of having like a little entrance tube over here, and then the inside is actually gonna be this special door, just so that it's like a little airlock, and then the front here is just gonna be normal doors. But I can't seem to get this one to work. Oh no. Okay, there. So look. Okay. Yeah. Something might be wrong with my wiring, so I think I'm gonna go end it here. So yeah, guys, I haven't worn my little beekeeper's mask yet because there's no bees. So what I am going to do is I'm going to fix this thing. I can't point to it. That thing. And then I will see if I can decorate it a little bit, and then maybe next week we can actually add the bees. So yeah, it's 3:55 and I gotta go and fix this thing, which I don't think is gonna be that interesting. So bye. Hello, session 2 of study mode today. Oh, grass in my face. Okay, there you go. So today I'm in my beekeeper suit. Let's actually put on the beekeeper face. Wait, let me try. Options, skin customization, hat. I think it's a hat. There you go. I have my beekeeper hat thing. So today it's June 9 at 1:21 p.m. So we can get back to work. Let me show you what I've worked on. So over here, you can see a lot more shulker boxes this time. And this random thing, this random tube that makes it look like an igloo. So why did I make that? So I made that because I'm gonna actually release bees inside this dome. So I'm scared that if I accidentally like leave the door open or have something like, because I have a piston door over here, and I thought that if I leave the door open or the piston door takes too long to close, the bees might get stuck. So I'm trying to figure out a way, maybe put like a glass block here or something, to make sure that the bees don't escape. So right now my solution is to have like a little airlock system. The door's currently open, but yeah, I'm gonna show you. So this is the system. I used a fully seamless glass hipster door for this design, and last time I tried to show you and it didn't work, but I finally figured out what was wrong. I actually missed this observer. Like this observer, it wasn't here, and it just made the entire thing not work. So to activate that, actually I have this T flip-flop which runs on a button push, because you only need one pulse because it's an observer. So you need one push of the button, lights up this redstone, lights up this repeater, makes this circle around, and it lands here, and then it updates this, which makes this update here. you don't want a button push, because a button push gives you two outputs. You get the on and the off, and that breaks the entire system. So you want a T flip-flop, and then to get on the other side, as you can see, there is a line over there of redstone that runs into another repeater, which runs into this, which sets up the T flip-flop again. I haven't covered it up so I can show you guys. So let me give you a little tester. Hopefully this works. So you go in. So it's open right now, right? So you can go all the way. Push this button. And then the glass is not here because I forgot that I removed the glass. Okay, that was embarrassing. Let's put the glass in, because right now it's in the closed state, as you can see. So this one's sunken down. There's a grass block over here, and then we put the glass. Because I was troubleshooting this actually before we started, because I was really worried. So let's try. This should open. Oh! And it's broken! Ha 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 ha! What happened? It's broken. What did I do? It was working a while ago. Let me just fix that. Wait, be right back. Okay, I did some stuff to fix it. Hopefully it's fixed. I don't know. This doesn't work when I want it to work. Come on. Glass door, work. I fixed you today. Push the button. What's happening? What's happening with it today? Okay, I'll take this down. I'll just show you what we're gonna do for the day. There you go. Let's just put the piece of dirt there. I don't know what happened. There you go. Let's actually try to see if it works, if I just do it like that and then try it again. Nope, nothing worked, nope. So apparently, still not working. But I remember fixing it today, so what happened? Okay, so we'll just get to the project for the day because I don't want to deal with this right now. Maybe if I go off camera, I can fix it somehow. Let's put it over here. I actually have my beekeeper suit on right now because we're going to be working with bees. And by working with bees, we're not going to decorate this yet, but we are going to make a honey farm. So all the resources that I have for that are actually here. I'm making multiple honey farms, but I am going to... Oh yeah, by the way, I have a lot of beehives. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think I need 8 beehives for this project. Because I have the beehives here, which are made out of wood and honeycombs, which I made out of these. And these are the ones I'm going to have in here. And then these are the ones I'm going to use to farm. So I have a bunch of them. And then we can head down here. So what is this place? This is a giant hallway. But what we're going to do for this one is this is going to be the place where we make our honey farm over here and then a honeycomb farm at the end. The reason why we're doing like 2 giant rows of honey farms is because honey blocks actually I use honey blocks surprisingly a lot, but honeycomb blocks don't really have much use except for like a design. So it's better to just have like a few modules over there than a bunch over here. So what actually is this? So there's a hole over here because there's a ravine that I found and it was huge, and in between sessions I lit it up, and I also mined this in between sessions. So now we would take our redstone thingy and let's see if I can build things on camera. So I put labels here, so hopefully I can actually figure this out. So we need a chest over here like this, and then we have the hoppers, so we need 8 of them. I have, by the way, this is a design by Ilmango, tutorial made by Shulkercraft, which I always use. 1, 2. So 8 pointing into that chest, and then you're supposed to have 1 in each. So I'll just do it this way, it's a lot easier. So 1 in each thing. I wrote down my instructions. So I have the chest here, I have the hoppers facing into the chest, I have the hoppers facing into the other hoppers. Then we will get a block We need blocks. I am very, very confused and very, very nervous. So, get the blocks. We have to do so we do this, we skip one, we go like this, and then we mine this out. We have to make a 2x8 platform. We put a comparator. Why don't I just take everything? Comparator, glass, there. Then we just take a comparator and run the comparator on top of these blocks. So, and redstone dust. Then we have to make a, what is this? Okay, 2-block high wall. Now we have that. We have to get the block on top of the redstone dust. Or actually, we already have a block in front of the redstone dust, so that's pretty good. And then we take their glass. We have to put it on top of the redstone. Then we have to put a building block on top of this. Then build higher, just a little bit higher. So since this is the block that's supposedly on top, we have to mine this out. We have that, and then glass block on top of the dust, block on top of the comparators, dirt, redstone dust on all the blocks. I'm like, dirt on all the blocks? What did I write? We flip around my instructions. I made instructions for myself. Dirt on top of the hoppers. Dirt on top of the hoppers. Add a temporary block to put dispensers facing down on the hoppers. Oh, no. Dirt in front of the hoppers. I'm like, what did I just write? And then we have to put a... How do I do this? Block and put dispensers. We have to put a top slab above the dirt. Did I do that right? I hope so. And then we put a glass cover around the slabs. After doing that, we add hoppers to the dispensers up top. We put the chest on top. There, that should help distribute all the bottles. Now we have to remove the slabs. No bees yet. What time is it? It's 5! They all popped out at the same time. I'm very scared. Why did you all pop out at the same time? What's with you? I will work on the honeycomb farm here at the end. So let me just prep for that and I will be right back. And last hive. There you go. And then we just take some shears, put it up there, and I think this would be our honeycomb farm. Hopefully. So now, yeah, I have a bunch more to do, and I'm trying to fill this all the way. Like, fill the room all the way up. So let's see how much I can do in a time lapse. Welcome to time lapse talk time again. Yeah, second one for this video. I just thought that since we have 2 and I have actually a lot to do, I'll talk about it some more. So I'm recording this talk time in the middle of finals week, so the week after the footage was recorded. I only got to it this week since the week before finals is hell week and finals week is a different kind of suffering. But surprisingly, I have a lot less to do during finals week because I only have 1 or 2, depending on who you ask, exams before, it all ends, because I have an oral exam for music and then maybe an exam for math. I don't really know. The math is kind of up in the air right now, but I'm guessing I'll have one. And right now I am actually kind of running out of words since I've been making so many papers. A lot of my classes are very essay based, so I feel like I've been talking but without talking. And since it's all like final papers, what did you learn from this class, I'm kind of losing the energy to talk about myself because I've been talking about it so much with like, I've learned this from the class, even if like we kind of all know that like you're just saying it because it's an essay. But just the fact that I've made how many pages worth of essays this entire week is just draining my brain of all cohesion and thought. And how to say this? I have like a final paper for music. I had one for geography. I have one for literature. I finished the one for marine science last week, but then like music had 2 papers, and so now my brain is dying and we just go back to footage. I think this is it for today. So what I did during the time lapses is I just made this entire thing. So made this on camera, made that on camera, and then just went time lapsed these. So right now it's actually it's 4:20, but yeah, I actually had a class until 4 o'clock. So the last 20 minutes was the time lapse I spent making this. But I think that's actually all I can do for today. I'm actually planning to make it like a tower thing where it's like 3 layers, 4 layers or something, just so that it becomes pretty useful, so I can get like massive amounts of honey blocks if I really wanted to. Because Shulkercraft actually has a video on their channel where they make like giant things in the end, but since the bees don't rest in the end, but I just thought that even if I'm gonna make like a giant tower of honey farms, I don't want it to overload my world because I'm playing single player anyway, so I put it in the overworld. And then I think next session we're gonna be designing the dome and also like a little beekeeper house I'm gonna do somewhere. So, oh, by the way, if you're wondering why I put the slabs here, it's because I still have these baby bees, and I had that mistake last time where I didn't move the slabs up here and the baby bees escaped. So yeah, if you're wondering why, there's that. And also I was supposed to do like rails, but I couldn't get it to work, so I switched back to the hoppers. If I figure out how to make it with the rails, then I would, because hoppers cause more lag than rails, than hopper minecarts. And I haven't done the loading system here. But yeah, I'm actually pretty busy this week, so yeah, guys, thanks. I'm still wearing my beekeeper suit. But yeah, this is it for the session of study mode. I'll see you guys next time. Maybe a few seconds, probably a few seconds. Bye! Hello! It's study mode time again, which is just a few seconds for all of you. But today is June 18 at 1:33 p.m. So yeah, back to work on this thing. Okay, so I've been trying to fix this for the past week, and I finally got it to work, hopefully, because it seems to not like working on camera. So doors closed, you have to like kind of shift and squat down here, push the button, pops out, floors back, and then you pass through, and then you push the button again, and it should close up properly. Finally. Okay, why did this take so long? So yeah, I'm guessing a lot of you might be wondering, it's lagging, is it working? Oh no, oh no, oh no, it just lagged, Huh, I got so scared. I thought this door didn't work, it's just lag. Okay, that is actually a lot of lag. Why am I lagging so much? I need help, I need an adult. Why am I lagging? There we go. Why did I just lag right there? Okay, so basically, what this does, and why I made a mistake, or why it wasn't working, is because of the input system I was using. So, we head down here. I had my button over here, on this block right here. The problem is, this button was powering this, which was messing up the opening, because what I realized is I put my button over there for the other side, so I can close it when I'm inside the dome. My problem was that wasn't connected to anything. So if we head down here, that is connected to this, which goes and powers this T flip-flop. So what a T flip-flop does is it's like a lever, but powered by a button. So if I push that button, it turns on, cycles around, so right now it's on. That's why I put the lamp here, just so that I know if it's on or off. It kind of doesn't matter, it just requires like an update to an observer that's back there. And then, yeah, So these two run into the same line, and I have to put a repeater here because we don't want that if this is powered, it'll go all the way around because it might, accidentally power anything else. So the repeaters just make it a one-way circuit. Yay! So there, this is just T flip-flop. If we go over here, this actually has like, this goes this way. Yeah, this way. It points here, then this goes down into a hopper over there, and then goes here, and then it powers back up and hits here, and then you get your output. So there you go, it's finally done. I can finally open and close that's called a seamless glass hipster door. It's just that I had to kind of squat to turn this on because I can't put it anywhere near this little section over here because of the redstone. So I'm just gonna go cover that up when I get the chance to. And what else have I been doing? I have been terraforming a little bit. So you can see, look, there's a lot more trees over here. I added a mushroom. We go over here to where we're gonna do our project today. So I added kind of like a mini clearing, or like a fake clearing, because if you've seen last week or the last session, this is actually like a free space. But what I did was I kind of made the dark oak meet a little bit just over here. So it kind of looks like this was fully dark oak, and then I kind of chopped down trees, even if instead of chopping down trees, I grow trees. So yeah, you can go over here and it looks a little bit nicer because you have like, oh look, there's a little clearing over here, and our building is gonna go over there where the torches are. So what are we doing? We're not gonna be working on the bee dome, we're gonna be working on a beekeeper's house. So our plan today is for the beekeeper's house. And then, yeah, if I can, between sessions, I'll do the bee dome interior because I don't think seeing me... Oh, there you go. I don't think seeing me make this gigantic bee dome interior would be that interesting, even if it's in the form of a time lapse. So I'll try to work on that in between sessions and instead, and then just work on something a little bit more fun, something a little bit more interesting than just, spam leaves and bees everywhere, which is gonna be a little beekeeper's house in that face of the hill over there. It's gonna be like a little hobbit hole, and it's gonna look really, really, really cool. So while I'm walking back, I just want to ask you guys, because it's really, really important for the future of the series actually, is since 1.17 is out, would you mind if I switch from 1.16, which I'm using now, to 1.17? Because, well, we're not gonna have the underground stuff like we do over here. And like if you are okay with moving to 1.17, because it'll be a lot more fun, what do you think I should do? Because we already did a lot of building. So we've built the dome, we built the houses, we've built the greenhouses, all the farms under the greenhouse. What do you think I should do? Should I just, start fresh from the new world? Or I could use something like World Editor or something and then transfer all my structures to the same seed, which is this seed, but kind of different underground. So it's kind of just like copy pasting the world. It's just that the world is slightly different. I don't know. What do you guys think? Because I'm really curious, because it's gonna really, really, really affect the future of the series. So, okay, I'm just gonna go do some prep work for building over there, and then I'll just be right back. So I moved a bit of, or not even a bit, I moved some resources over here. I moved my bed and some shulker boxes that I've been preparing with all the materials I might need. Well, not necessarily all the materials, because you know me, I tend to forget a lot of things. So we go over here, we have a few oak slabs and stairs, buttons, trapdoors. Over here we have the terracotta, and we're gonna use actually these three colors because I thought it would look cool since it's gonna be against the side of a mountain. It's gonna be a little bit more colorful because it's gonna be green, brown, and red. So I thought having a little variation of color instead of just a normal, yes, it's a beekeeper's house, let's just use all yellow, is kind of boring. I don't know. And then barrels for, storage, and also they're really cool decorations for builds actually. And then we have a bunch of spruce things, and I actually like using dark oak logs a lot more than spruce logs with the spruce planks because these are a bit more cooler toned, I think they're the cooler toned one than the spruce. And then we go over here, this is the planty box, so we got some bone meal to bone meal this area once we're done, just so that it doesn't look like we trampled on everything too much. And then we have a bunch of flower pots, some leaves, some vines, and just stuff to put in the flower pots because how are we else? How else are we gonna decorate a little hobbit house for a beekeeper and for bees and stuff like that? Okay. And then I think this is the last one, which is lag spike. It's not lag spike. There's just honeycomb blocks and some bee nests. I thought it would look nicer to have just the nest instead of like the hives that we used in the machine like last session, and then we have some scaffolding and some tripwire hooks. So there you go. I was about to say deface this mountain. I'm going to like clear out a little box in this mountain so we can fit stuff in it, and then I'll start with a little bit of a basic circle design type thing. Just mapping out what I want to build. Okay, so this is our general look right now. So there's like 4 circles and the little tiny circle at the top. I'm thinking of because I've been taking a lot of inspiration from like 3 like different builds on Pinterest. So this is based, like the structure is based on like one build, the color scheme is based on another build, and then I'm gonna use a different build I think for the interior, so it's just gonna be a little mashup. But then I'm gonna do a little bit of my style of like spruce building because I really like using spruce. Okay, so the idea is you bring this mountain down here, so it just kind of covers this spot over here because yeah, it's kind of weird having this like area over here that's like squared off when the rest of these are circles. And then I actually found this while I was mining, so that should help me clear out some space, like not have to mine out this entire wall. And then maybe do a little bit more terraforming over here so it kind of looks a bit more natural, covering this up because yeah, the straight line is kind of weird. So yeah, let's just try to figure out how I'm gonna do this. Just terraform this a little bit, get some color in here, and at least do the facade of the building, and maybe actually terraform that over there too, like make the mountain a little higher, because I'm scared that this hole is not tall enough, or like the mountain isn't tall enough for the hole to actually be like a window. So yeah, so I've made like version 1 of the outside of this hobbit house. Let's move away a little bit so we can actually see what it looks like from afar. Let's and there. It looks pretty cool. I don't know about that honeycomb though. It looks so bright. I was actually thinking maybe making this area or like this circle like just plain yellow, like these two, and then put the honeycomb up there as like an accent piece, because I feel like if I had it up there in like a circle, it would look a little bit better than just having it as like the border of this. It doesn't look as polished, it just looks really basic. I don't know. But yeah, I'll replace this, maybe like add, yeah, I need to fix that. I need to put some spruce over there because you actually see the stone. And then let's work on the inside actually. So fix that, work on the inside. Be right back. Hello, I am back. There is a reason. This is still not done, actually. The interior is not done at all, but it's because I have an exam in like 15 minutes and I really need to get going. So, over here, you see, look, it's not, there's nothing. Okay, I'll go in. So you enter this thing, you know, hobbit holes type thing of like circles everywhere. So this is kind of empty, and then we have this, which is the only room I've had like just generally done. So it's just basically a little flower farm, like an underground flower farm. I thought that since the person who's supposed to be living here is a beekeeper, it'll be cool to have like, there's like flowers in the dome over there, but then like the bees have like their own favorite flowers. So like the beekeeper like grows specific flowers for specific bees and stuff like that. So I just thought also it'd be cool to just have, you know, underground flower farm just to give the room a little bit of color, since the rest of this is probably going to be made out of spruce. And then I've kind of laid out in general the the layout of the house. So this is going to be a kitchen, which is going to be pretty cool. This is the, I'm not sure, wait, I think I'm still thinking about if this is the kitchen, this corridor's the kitchen, and this dining, or like this is gonna be a really big kitchen, and then the dining's over here. I'm kind of leaning towards having the dining room over here and like stuff like that, and then having the kitchen under the stairs. And then since the shape of this is really weird, since it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, I thought it would be cool that since this is covered by a hill, you can just, you know, put stuff here, and then you head upwards. Ah, it's so dark. It's dark. It's dark. Put some light over here. There you go. Yeah, this is actually like an open top right now because I need to like terraform. But basically, if you go up here, is gonna be like one balcony. So the idea is this is gonna be like a living room area, and then this is like a study. So it's smaller than this one. So yeah, living room and then study, and then this has a really high ceiling because the honeycomb window at the top is actually gonna be like a little bedroom loft. So I thought to like use the space as much as I can with all the windows and actually make it like real rooms of the house so that it wouldn't look super duper duper sad and boring and just like one floor house for like a 4-floor looking place. So I have this one. So, you know, little elevation type of thing. If this goes up, the other side goes down, and then you take, I'm still thinking of like maybe stairs or a ladder for this one. Maybe like you know those modern stairs that have like slabs that just go like that and you just kind of hop up, like the same ones I used for my little tent over there, somewhere there. So yeah, I have more work to do in between episodes, that means, and I have to work on the B dome if I can, and then the interior of this. But since it's finals week, I have to go. So yeah, oh, I look scary. Let me fix this. There you go. So yeah, guys, this has been study mode for this month, and yeah, we're just gonna go end the episode here because I need to take a final exam. And bye!